Islamic microfinance is becoming an increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yona Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yona Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yona Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, takaful fund, management of zakat, management of awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yona Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yona Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151 or visit Yona head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote, or visit any Yona branch located countrywide near you.
Bari biyo ken kontan batale. Bari inatal pour kan bullo ko jibe.
Ito kontan tale makura. Bari ala ya lonte mon kontan de. Makura kana nyina ko teninte belbe tuba dudula kilimoto.
Woto nyalti kay.
Ngoko di baka to ki nan jang pour yena dula dada ni tata na dula to makura ala ya long njuso malla ama hani futa dula to dula din anu birite loro commencé woni bitema ama hani me
no ama me to nyalom
ke bara fonye mun muy la kulloti
ndela kullu balu waldi
balu ha way fo balu ko loro fanankele
ikal loro fanankele
nyen kunna soniata ta www.baluwo.com anim baluwo isela bulloran jorangol be sang anila kudula asatare mambata jorangol membuko sementol kenyo babarol nil peruol woninga nyon jamal tabaluwo.com yin jorangol be sang ila dinkira bado adungite batala je anim baluwo ifangole marate la kudula.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Badinya Kaacha right here on Kër Fatou. Comme niñ ko defee every Saturday is leen topic yu am solo tey nag topic bi moom daf ma neex torop Alhagi Bora because it's something loo xam ne Gambian si yëpp a ngi ko dunda. I would say both in Gambia and diaspora. waaye before ñu dugg si topic bi maa ngi laa nuyu di la dalal si Badinya Kaacha di wax ne I like working with you because you know your knowledge of understanding about the issues in Gambia is very, very broad, which is one of the reasons why I like working with you. The new tamit suma boss Fatou Touré Fatou wuñ ko nuyu suñu collègues yi soo gisee tey Badinya Kaacha ak si fii nii ñun dañ dee toog si kanami screen bi rek but ñoom ñoo dee def all the work one like Siré Fatou Silla Lamin and Mustafa di nuyu tamit Kasa xam naa mu ngi seetaan by now moom hopefully dinañu join soon képp koo xam ne you're a fan of Badinya Kaacha welcome back again sun sponsors yi tamit duma leen fàtte because ñoom ñoo tax ba tey Kër Fatou ak si nii duma def dara lu dul ma bàyyi la nga nuyuwante fan si Alhagi Bora su ko defee buñ dellusee ñu introduce topic bi.
Sally Abaraka Bake for that wonderful compliment and it's not just a mere compliment. I cannot call it so-called or nominal. You have found for me alonko that is me and that is in me and that is Bora.
Yeah.
So Harmadi, you are not fake actually. You give the devil its due and ngamin deserve yolo for and nga ala tento bake. Amanke nyente mbesiri nemba itandi kamola ko.
Yeah, it's not self-promotion. It's
fact. Because already yalo momo munti nga wax lol ak promote.
Because man dama la xam to a point bo xam ne dama feel ne even if I talk about Alhagi you have experience because
no along nit ku nekk am na yàlla lu la may ak am na yàlla lu la denkaane. There are maybe when it multa jane you have never been to any tertiary institution to train this. So something you are born with and something learned to be is quite different. Born to be and learn to be is different. So this is natural in you. You can only be drawn to upgrade, to have certificate, to exposure, but the foundation and the stuff is already there. So it's for you to utilize it and to make the best use of what Allah has put into you. So mbe tentu la bake mbe jaila. Sometimes mbukala pika si bake ka English for nga literature leke and I did pure arts ntemang combination until now nature of English is all big words and jargons. Buka
Man, I have never seen somebody who is actually so obsessed with knowing jargons and big grammar and whatnot.
Thank you.
Like big terminology, using big terminologies and stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, Alhagi Bora, no, what I'm saying is come like you're obsessed with yourself. Like you're always legi ni jay na la wayangi buka jaya huna.
No, it's not. I know, but wala nanko thank you because ngalo nko yenja ile emina masla koto wala nanko thank you. I know the word obsessed what you are. But yalong Gambia is a country we reach to a point whereby some people metaphor.
But do you know that if you Gambians, not every Gambian there, but majority of Gambians, education system, we all know how it is. A lot of young people go to school and graduate without even being able to speak proper English. So if you use jargons and all these big terminologies, do you think you will be able to communicate with? They will not comprehend what you're saying.
You speak the basic and precise coming for simple English. But in Gambia, simple English is a problem. Area do be Hanita found sometimes Ningela talk soul you be playlist. Sometimes music language or use because in any field, agricultural language, in the field of law, they have their language, terms will be there. But Gambia Janekaje, journalists reported from court, health, everything.
There's no specialization.
Abahani janna doctoral fa ekaja ka baramo jara, fiteo jara, malaria jara. You go to advanced world, you what we call specialists. You can specialization ka hantu babo. Ndela jania jenka bata more killing 10 different subjects. To babo ka different aka specialize on different key areas. But thank you for that. Nka keledro it's just a phone. Nga dia mole mo dula doto dole content na mang ntabuka angale kan phone on tamanta school nka
o jalosi
because ko ka jalan kam mandinka kam bala fon nita katar programme la jahas bahas be surwa kan
jalosi le am.
Yes, but thank you very much Tizzy Media Tizzy Jobe be tentu la na dia ta nga fo tarwalle na dia ta nga fo sane ni mane na dia ta nga fo watara na dia ta nga fo kampa ware nyembe mutara waleleti so mbe mobe tontula mbe mobe jaila and beta fanan jaila with all the struggle be mimbe kunto ngalo ne dimbaya mandia but because eka kule ke mi alonko moli are likely people love it, you know, you have passion for it and people have passion for it. My easy sante nyanda tarale be suwo kono barbutu molta atal foye long wala kin fanketambe na Chinese malam fanan konto na bake.
Yes, we have a Chinese semester here.
Yeah, a Chinese semester.
All the way from China.
Hope you do not eat frog there.
Anyo, no. That I wanted to say Anyo Aseyo, but that one is Korean. Because I have never been to Korea, but I'm going to sit on Korean movies. And anybody who's a Korean movie lover.
Onion no for the
No, Anyo.
Anyo, maninka kan Anyo, wala mo Neo.
I don't know whether it's Neo. Whichever Anyo Aseyo.
Sila ya kuja mama ndamboda sunu kwenye South Korea lom.
Kamsamida.
North Korea side minto.
Kamsamida.
Muna minto la mo la capital of Fante. Sul for Sul.
Sul.
Mbeta Sul la woleto. Sai onio.
I
come no.
Belenele fona I don't know. No, I don't know much about China. How do Chinese say hello?
Nobody fe no.
Ni hao. Exactly, ni hao.
Hey. Sai chali sai nebe karo katila safari legite nyudamba.
Ni hao.
Ni hao de awa. Sai ngale chambia bekela nyinte bekela nyankumandingi.
Okay, let's get into the topic.
Yes, mba fola kotenke hansa mba kutu konte mba konton na konte jula sangaranga belated happy belated birthday sibite tambila
danko belated birthday bokany it has been almost 2 weeks
nga pati kije sulo kono sibite tambila mba fala ko pati diata bake alme simala alme sola jata kendala ni harje frimba mbe duale ker fatula mba kutu konte yes mbe tentula mbe jela sali I think now we can go straight to the topic. Time is not at our side and time is running. We are out of time and not actually I talk too much.
Okay, you do not talk too much.
I have passion
the topic is
for what I'm doing, man.
The topic today is very, very important.
Very, very vital.
Reason why is because we want to talk about the struggles in Gambia, the day-to-day struggles we face in Gambia as Gambians. Or basically anybody any nationality you are, if you're in Gambia,
being
the
Gambian or non-Gambian.
Yes, the day-to-day struggles in the Gambia.
Yes.
From lack of electricity, from lack of water, Alhagi Bora, road network. I would not say poor road network because lately we see they are doing really good when it comes to this road construction. You get try, understand, but also there are some areas that is lacking. Also, Alhagi Bora, we are in rainy season. In Gambia, when it's rainy season, catastrophe, you body know they happen from floods. And I used to feel sorry for homes
from
that
inundation.
Understand nga? Okay, fuck no you are
inundation.
Alhagi Bora, ñun dañoo tok sun kër yi di enjoy sun television while other people small taw gaay ñu ngi struggle. Understand nga?
Sometimes your TV will get blow because
from
of nawek on and off.
Exactly.
Back and forth.
And also the most important one, which is high cost of living. Understand nga? Duna bi share na in Gambia. And again,
Gambia is self-share na.
Exactly. Last but not the least, the education system. Gis nañ xale yi ñu ngi graduate, but are they really doing well? A lot of young people graduate nañ seen kayit yi baaxut, ñu bari amuñ job. A lot of youths are idling in the street. Alhagi Bora, a lot of things need to be talked about today. So,
and also they are trying to prepare special packages or bill taken to the parliament for people retirement benefit, life after serving the nation or life after their service.
And when you know the funny thing with this whole bill is like they are not actually serving because people are still struggling. So how can you make money after you haven't even served your work?
You don't deliver.
Yes, and now you want to...
And now you want to gain more than when you were in the service to deliver.
Thank you very much.
And I think they said the moment you are given a position or you have the required knowledge, you have to work according to the expectation of the masses or the citizens.
Thank you very much.
Yes. But I will come to that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I am not a civil servant. Or serving my country in terms of government appointment. But as a citizen or a patriotic or a Gambianism, I will come to that. I believe in Gambianism and nationalism. That's what we call sense of nationalism or Gambianism. Let me go straight to Mandinka. Sari, eko samale sita, banko benyamin, nin sama sita Gambia ka kolea. Yo domorol be koleyaring hansa ye silolu dadale they are doing their best, their utmost best. Silol be dada kan silo dolu dadate pareta, but still we want more adjustment and more improvement when it comes to in terms of quality road network services in the country and
some diversions. I'm not very, very important diversions. But it reduces traffic.
I will come to that as an expertise and Yajale, if cost of high living things, they are skyrocketing. Okay, I'll come to that one, whether rainy season or...
So basically, let me highlight it for you. High cost of living, poor road network,
the back and forward of NAVEC electricity.
Thank you very much. And water supply.
Yes.
And the education system.
Thank you. And education na Carola Ninata, that's what we call yesterday ngake na program ko Gambia educational system is quantity but not quality. We have lot of schools, we have but I will come to that.
Which one are you starting with?
Mba start la belela.
Okay.
Mbekela bi faraba numu jali baleti. Dena neka gewel, neka ude, neka tega. Mba belkela. Faraba numu jali ba. Kube landing. Mbedula bele chomosan na nga summarize nga be kafunyoma nga fudi nga janja nga lande moli. It's not about politics. Mbo ko indila moli mabakel. People have to understand the national interest and in political manke kilindi. But anytime ni mol sita the diamuta banko la development ola aning the difficulties that we the citizens are facing, if they are opposition, they are politicians. But Milbe Pala Soto tell they are not feeling it. Imam Bata, Bob Maliko who feels it knows it. Niajan Kadiamuten, Salia Memfo, there are many people living in their comfortable zone or their comfort zone. Imam Bata. But Sally, Maninkol ko ni ko ñi ñaata suuto lo fo fanweke ku taxaw gudi ngane da nga taru wala da nga rafet nañ xaar be suba so rafete dinañ ko xam so rafetu dinañ ko xam ni nata road network la alhamdulillah rabbil alamin there are standard roads masakunda be mili dadaka but sometimes fanan silo le data jang during the rain season damel yalon ko float nena manke float be kekan drainage wol buka soto proper drainage wol man soto hani drainage wol soto ta ngajele ko korda dol bi je jiyo nena mallo wolito dula dol bi je jiyo nena mallo to yese go bar birin silo starta kadada jiol kalo mo la dulalto san silo data bar jiol kalo dulat adu nitata advance wolto nibe silo dadala they put all these things into consideration e ka drainage o dadale dami yalo ko
alongside while constructing the road
nin sama teta fa nyimbote nan China le if you go to certain advanced wall in this country ni tata America tata banko dolto nin sama teta fa bukalo ko sama keta jio be kata Gambia fa pour kado ku jio kanalo nyin sato kon wo isitalde but jio la fanala ningo fa silo dol bijay silo de data nin silo alhamdulillah rabbil alamin o ay silo abetata adadata silo alhamdulillah bar ngajela hani nyin ya jamele nyin sukuta jaban highway sama do ne keta jambanjeli nyin silo man jaban highway man the proper drainage soto both side left and right man drainage soto silo ka hay e ka balinkulu e ka tinti nin sama keta jio kalo mo la korda ko ne camera fispon ne bije wala camera calendar lo mimbentel la ma
last year rainy season we saw flood like no they had to pack
no
all their
just of recently you go to Burfoot
yeah
Burfoot ngajele ker fatu when they are for covering the community spend it ko itel jio mimbe kabona binto biring busumbala fo minto a jio katambi madiana la bade ko lo ma fala kata finti ponto tanje salandi to jang bari biring development of those starter nta malam fo I don't nta ku fo no la government na karola but nta malam fo engineer li ka molji jande they go to outside ka engineering karang ni nata ni do kuoke silo ka bete amotol ka bori barite o silo min dada both sides of the roads jio la katar mo la korda kon fo engineer la do ko la mbang fo la technician la do ko la mbang o fo la own technical problem la mo malo because Gambia jano daoda nin sila kuto develop taje nin kemelom 99% be alon ko jio bukata fo wala mu development odi inyantale bi ni jio ni silo dada water waste yeta kanto muna minaka la problem odi Gambia mbe saminto boro buka soto loptanol to anyama na health system is backwarded is seriously deteriorating momondi matun kana big word of is seriously deteriorating na health system ni ajibe bi adu ni nata ajibe bi ni njiol mil be kalo jan susula la ka kilo la kono mosquito la ka exol ka
rainy season
one mosquito is able to produce how many thousands of eggs
yes
yo boro man soto
and the female mosquito is the one that passes malaria.
Yo adu susula muso fato mu bintalte fato mu jonkonete fato mu sundu kunete malo.
Yala susula muso ni ekonoma aka yellow lafta pour ala
na kono mata kala fi yellow la baga.
Pour ala egg.
Pour ala kilo. Yo sai susula biniaji bebi nunto ngaji be ko jiobu kalo dami. Birin silo dol dadata jio kalo jel. Wala nanko Janni be podile be wurle be kuodol celebrate la. I am here to acknowledge the development done by we because we are government. But ninga errol fananje million ko man correct the obstacles and problem all thing. Mbelo la ngo fanam fode. Kandu niaji be jan silo fa na be do kula fa molka jarabo mem fanke. Dula dol fa be diversional fan man correct. Ku jama be jam man correct. But the most important thing fundamental thing here what me enter concern jang. Ntel mamboro soto malaria la rate be siara adu nyin wala nan ko kal be dula jama adu dula dol ma nyami ni man tar ya yeta yol dada sainte modol la bungul mam bambang mol banko do soto mol bulo me ko ben mol man fen soto la baluwo be kole yarim so mbe daniro kala engineer mil ka contrat ko like award contrat ko la ya kata ye doku kendo ke nganiyoto ye kana bulu jake ye silol dada ye proper drainage ni canalol dada whereby water will flow to go to the ozone geobitat bladota look ajibe nying altel la nyum jang wulin kama nyol mafan Gio manyana lola wolto people should
and Gio kaloji
Gambia janjube niye paresa ni sama kono musoli la ni hewba ndo chai
I think the problem started from physical planning. From physical planning. That's where the big problem started from.
Yo sali modol fana mbije ni ko Musa e maku Musa ba e maku ba fana Musa ni fana e maku dol fana mbije tawtale tata si Gio la siloka eta fana ko biribe jantala alkalol ko jamu Gio la silolti nobody is allowed to settle here because you ko ha pour mol sa fa be digi ibo tawne abanta ni ko mo eta si busumbala daru jana ako wulo konolo ni ka ta Mariama Kunda otuma ko wulo kono ni ka ta laba kora ko wulo kono
that was why during Jammeh's era the people that were at Kotu that power station area
Kotu Kware
yes the Flint Park ñom yep mu yobulen to that is why most of them settled in Willinkama those days Willinkama
and
West.
today Willinkama some part of Willinkama your areas 1 million 20 by 20 you must have $1 million
yes, of course
dia daw daje ko mo lebe settle linje it was one time a boost so but modol bije ko e fankata bladol to tata bundun nanyum faro kono ya jube e kam mo fanja be sirin jisilo la kan adi be silaje wato mina mol ya foile bari ko korda dale diata pour mol sa foka be sirin in the heart of the greater Banjul fonga diamu modol fanana when we talk about the road construction too we need to talk about people million ko they block the waterways ikata korda loje fanya ko katuko Gambia fana manfa ni bulata moto kono jannim fo ni sutu sinjam foka na ke bansambala abe mu wulole mil ka fo Gambia fata han ko mbo fa ma nyaka fala but dula dol bije wol fan by fan bije ni be setul lo wolto
no man I feel that there are certain places in Gambia it's highly congested and people need to move away from those ends places like Ibo Town ñoñu dañ ko bañ ba yaajam xawma what's the artist name Jaliba made a song for them.
Yurwa Minale.
Thank you very much. Why will Yurwa now, like near, I don't even know, let me speak English or all of. Yurwa don't wanna know because yo young.
Yurwa more development, right?
That's what, no, okay. What I'm saying is, those areas, Yurwa don't wanna know because of Fofunonu, no, Yoni Ndola, Alhagi Bora. There are some people, so they may be Ibo Town, Sibira Bir, or them churches town, I Farokono, Rinkore Oe. Danga gis kër boo xam ne
just once
mu ngi nii si mu ngi xool nii si gannaaw yaa ngi gis ndox bi foofu noonu su tawee foofu noonu yëpp mu fees that's not even safe for you number one and your children your health thank you very much you can because foofu noonu yëpp Alhagi Bora mbalit la foofu noonu when cholera outbreak happen you will suffer a lot from
Senegal 2005
malaria a lot of them dañoo feebar foofu noonu Alhagi Bora ba pare foofu noonu la ñoo saani mbalit amul place bu ñoo teg mbalit yi so loolu noonu it's not hygiene next minute like you said if you talk about the government you also ask the people pour ñu bugal lu baax seen boppa you know I think when it comes to this road issue in Gambia comme ni nga ko waxee la rek
engineers too
yeah am na site yoo xam ne I feel like that it's very important diversion that they reduce traffic but right now so I don't think the traffic amat in Gambia except for the roundabouts sometimes and I feel it's the drivers is seen bopp ñoo dee impatient duñ dee nangoo mayante suñ dee drive Gambians yi seen xol yi ñoo xat even in the traffic yow pour nga may nit ki mu eeg loolu noonu si nga ko def so dañoo block traffic bi see roundabout I feel like all the roundabouts in Gambia starting from the one in Senegal the one in Turntable ak bu nekk boori Jabang su nit ñi commencé di may wante traffic bi dina free and all thanks to this new OIC road because then Gambia traffic was crazy but I feel like still a lot needs to be done when it comes to creating shortcuts because am na yenn yoon yoo xam ne soo ko gisee tey comme for instance I like the fact ne ñu ngi defar bu nekk bakote Amsterdam. So coffee no la fa day yóbbu be Sukuta like di nga génn mini comme yaa
campaign visa jóge fi yoon si bes boobu tam.
Yeah, it can take you all the way to other side.
ñu ko dee o in English federal rules.
Alhagi Bora.
Suñ buggee traffic bi mu yomba.
Yes.
They have to develop these federal rules.
Okay, so now what I want to also talk about is yoon yi comme ni nga ko waxee yoon yi ñu dee defar pere waangut ñu bàyyi ko noonu gis nga soo ñëwee ba bruche bi nga jël phase one yoon bi nga dem ba yoon yi Willing Kamba bi comme gars yi nuñ ko gasee bunti këri jàmbur yi yëpp la gars yi block Alhagi Bora and ñu bàyyi ko noonu like what are their plans doo mën a gas nga defar tali and it's a very narrow road. Then they left a lot of space. They left a lot of space on the sides. Thank you very much. What kind of road? No. I feel like I'm not yena yon you neka Gambia fee. Even soko johe a kindergarten sa. O nga yóbbu fa xale nga waxoon ni ne mu
demal Burfoot fii sax
mu naka lañ ko def sa xool yoon bi mu wax la what the problem is dina la nii ne ku construct lii nii there's something is definitely wrong with the person.
When you don't even touch the road, it was bit better. But when they constructed the road, it was narrow.
Definitely narrow and also block waterways number 2 and people cannot enter inside their homes.
Ngolo fwe salika moja la korda bunda la moto geto nyingi na ya yela ka concrete ko la fadi ye roto ta ye pila ta yo beda da yo ko
mota mangi gis ñoo xamne ñu ngi break yoon bi comme seen bunti kër yi ñu ko toj ñoomi neen seen boppa ñu ko defaral seen boppa
non ya ke boxoti biri ngaje ko ñil fan jibe silo fan fanutalde ngoy ni nyamenta ni advanced country li kamunike ka drainage o sin silo e dumal wala ne kan newol je dula dol tom na fenkata e kana ya wutu masinga sabaro ke e diem bu sol bonde comme ça banyu ni ko mil je round nem banko dol lom fay bu ka site west fon ko je akanelo katar silo e dumale ni drainage o silo bay santole because dunia kata nyame ka advance le because ni kasila dada alhalo dol fan de jan those ones are in the early 40s 21st century school malo nyadi mbafula nyami ni rara Burfoot fan silo dol fan bije two proper American trucks but in America this SUV you call them trucks but Gambia ja niko model trucks i camera ko tipa garage milka san samba anin fongo bero but in America they call SUV this fonko tem Pajero tem GMC tem Range Rover tem motobal Americans they call their fula boka benno je two truck motol kalo ye nyobato sa itala moto na mandu no suo kona bela la silo la ka you block silo fan tata la doyata
and it's not even safe like people can these boys can just come and break your glass and see whatever they want.
We all love na tax leba banko doku ka bar silo ka doku ja nyami if you go to Dakar you go to Senegal you go to Touba yeta Mbake yeta Dakar fanto yeta this yeta this gray of nyol mafanda yeta bladod yela silol jube silol falim kanyum pilal ni nyum boxol da nta I don't know for mo la ka ñoo subcontract ñum bullo contract ko
suñ joge fofu nonu we will use this to enter inside the education system. I feel like comme gis na Yaya Jammeh lum don def those days when students graduate mu yobul len ñu dem study in other countries like constructions and all those stuff. I feel like Gambia everybody wants to study business management, everybody wants to study law, everybody wants to study marketing. And at the end of the day, we are producing a lot of students doing the same course, and there is no job for those things. We are not
producing a lot of students. Carry on.
Because Alhagi Bora, how many marketers do we have in the country? How many people studying business management? How many people studying law? The crime rate in Gambia is not that high. Like, how many marketers do we have here? Even companies.
How many people do we have that study marketing?
That's what I'm saying.
To study marketing and become a marketer is different.
Wait, we have a lot of students that are going to these universities or tertiary education, studying
the
marketing.
Extension program.
But at the end of the day, companies are not even hiring anymore.
But there are any company in this country? Company Gambia manke banko te mialon ko company siata.
Yes.
Factory siata.
Yes.
Industry siata. Yalon
because most of these construction,
the most company for me I more higher jebe
subcontract people, yeah.
Manke advert ngamere julburulo. And julburu is no It's no
It's not
longer
functioning
existing.
anymore, yeah.
It's Ngamera, the service is over. They are in Senegal.
Yeah, they had issues sometimes.
They have issues. I don't know which issues. Those ones but nka maybe we'll draw the company milbijan company let Gambia. Yalom before coming to education, I have to yedulale majam. People living in those areas, I cannot call it slum. Ninko slum, they may feel offended or ngenen and I let them because amanke kofana part of Igbo town don't see kuta.
But the actual truth is it's actually slums.
But some people Igbo town Igbo town la do bijemu Igbo town. But million ko etata see the mangroves and the swamp.
Yes.
Etata see. Last time ngaja one Watson Gambia ya safe ko alkalo ko dole dula dole sang. Wobe fo latru kunda faro kono jano poto kono. Ngaja la buloko leta ka wulindi because memu pro ndella jang wotu mo jawar la time o helicopter ka spray ke le ka bandunu pompele. Okay, jawar la war hansa machine bi jele ya machine lo bondro. Mi alon ka banjuna ka be offloaded le with water. Water non janne jawara tango kuntil financiata non tumbudo lo me kamako grasshopper ay will be spray le. Ba yalon ning Africa pareta malaria e bang. Malaria be banale mbe to nyale fola. But Africa can fund a sort of malaria through the international organizations and these donor agents. But ni pareta pul malaria e bang. Ibe Africa spray le mechanism so ni kuol na la mi ala malaria be ban. But Africa be fala depending on foreign aids and donor because we are lazy as a continent and we want to depend 100% on foreign aid by inviting infections and virus in our continent so that we can be dancing and following the Western power. But Nyunkura Mimbenya Balate Beta Tubabudu was once like Africa.
Yeah.
Billahi wallahi.
But black people are the ones who build America. Yes.
But mumu problem with African mentality meaning
Africans
ideology meaning philosophy short. Wolo nyintiko fonga batala we implement poverty, we install poverty in a Quran welcome. E bajala wol toko different unit within our health sector and our health fraternity will be established so that fund will be pumping from different angles from this world, like the WHO, the Obama, Trump, atata fan and after WHO, America fan la cool cut off la WHO, WHO, America to codidology. Because I just sometimes tinyaro somehow Africa binyanta tambila malaria la. Nimbe tuanyafala. But fund minka do malaria la jang. But in Africa, you know, yeah. How many people die because of malaria? And can you problem see for they are all contributing factor to it. Tonyalo, government na
I feel like we individuals also we contribute. Alhagi Bora.
Mtata dulato jang, sorry, mtata dulato jang. Suto. Nga mole dandang bota huye wolto ntata jindi suokon. Sama keta dang malafika area to fe nka damil foteng. Wala sokawelo flota kamo flota. Next suokon je sokawe be flota.
Wol kata fotu yele.
Hani comme ça
man su nekkoon may seen ñu dandang ma dem gis kamay
wo fani sin bi aka bele nganya itin kaliya dajol ni fan I tell you nga ya do je fan fu GRTS yo bondile molla ka mol ka float ni soka we sin ntenga mollo njanga wol every month kela soka we sabale tuwa because isita farolo kono isita jiolo kono nimbe tonya fola fana ninga do fo mansama mbe mol fana blame la you cannot come and block the waterways you could just mol ya fo abe karibe min tol way mahani dam fa fan super bala
also somebody do damit like ala mbalito ni Gambia fi tamit nit ñi dañ bëgg Alhagi Bora sani mbeda. And you know one habit I notice Gambians have when they travel abroad, then they try to adopt to those people's system. When they eat, they will leave whatever rubbish inside their car and trash it when they get to their homes. But the moment we are in Gambia, I think it is safe to say almost all of us, almost all of us would say we have practiced that, throwing in the street, littering, understand nga? And which is not right, because at the end of the day, when you litter in the streets, who will come and pick it for you? Dami yeah jame. You would see people every weekend, then they have settle. They will clean the streets and then park. Yes. Was it every month? I think every month.
For Saturday, I think either month. Last or yeah.
Yes, whichever. Then they have settle. They clean the street, park all the dirt, and then
I think Jammeh picked that idea from Uganda.
Back at the dumping side, you understand?
Rwanda, sorry.
But it's not happening anymore. And even if it's happening, it's not everywhere in the Gambia. It's only certain places like the Sarakunda market when in the evening you see some old people, both men and women.
May I assist you?
Yeah.
Yala momo problem. If you go to some of our government institutions,
we need to stop littering as
before you talk about
Gambia.
littering, go to RVTH, you go to the Banjul Port Authority, you go to the public toilets or the public bathrooms there. You go tight up Banjul RVTH. Ngamara last time ni nene bondile. Near Loptano la Jonkonje. You look at the vicinity of the hospital. You look at our health centers and you go to most of these government institutions. Yala Gambia keta nyaminde. I think the democracy nying molma understand. Nidata numte nyembanko sabotage le bijang. But people don't know. Niaja nga fo molenko sabotage be banko kanyan. Nyembanko sabotage bijane. But nintel sita ndia mutajang.
But if you want to sabotage somebody, you are affecting yourself at the end of the day.
Yeah. Ikatamu na faya lal nyaka sila ela diamole siata opposition le muti ngela mole baydo ko le mantado but nka min fote nita fan findita bitata dula dol to bi yesilol kanjube ya jammela time Gambia d'enfant WHO tatal jammela time ala malaria fight anala health system fo Gambia recommend ya jamme ya congratulate ya tachingalama ya ikai garminga dello njukal WHO being a dictator whatever womu jamme ni ala le tema ba jamme fana na ku kendol fana menki jang ba folale isulo ko nyawnya bari bala nyun ko yolo fola we cannot condemn jamme in totality 100% ta kela nte amante fa amante bute bara minke as a human being condemn as far as humanity is concerned.
Even judgment day say yala nala was a good side nala was a bad side. Yes.
Jamme fana na positive side soto bara negative side soto. Jamme la time o jang I can remember jang kalaji la birijo.
Yes.
Ndele fitaro kijele. Jamme la time mole banano do matata fay siloka. Eko jumalo mo mandiam so jarol ko mbeji. And I support ndeta fola ko Carlo. Barantel bele fitaro ke ngam busolu tombo. You go to Rwanda. Rwanda is one of the cleanest city. Ata Kigali le fan senata and some of the European cities. Barantel la Gambia jam fan ni futa ta banyunu fan. E kamera le ko fan nono ebe suntukula.
Yes, definitely.
Capital o fan be nyami.
Very
Bulabe sa wala nan ko kula momo ka ta nyinya ta suto al ngalo fo somanda. So mol ka mimbe kumande ha development sama felentim fan 3 rain manke follow. Gambia bebe jukulu manderi nyokon.
Definitely.
If an kan ko katiko Gambia still tel be ko male ni tamata.
So imagine if the heavy rain, like if we start experiencing heavy rain, Kondafamini come, I don't know where we're heading to. Let's move to the next.
Traffico mimfo. Sali motote Gambia. Silo lamando kuku anim kordali lota nyami anim mol setul ta nyami kombo fam sera kunda manyaka fala because Gambia no can land waste.
Yes.
That is the problem of physical plan.
Look at
moto tijang go to Dakar.
Traffic, it's not in the OIC road, but from Westfield to Tabokoto. Is it Tabokoto? Fofuno numde congested Alhagi Bora. I cannot understand. Like if you are not careful, your petrol or your fuel will finish while you are not. You haven't even reached. Thank you very much. Like that area, something needs to be done. And Fofuno, I don't think they can do anything except for the fact that they will have to demolish most people's homes and
96,
some shops 94, and some companies. Yes.
Tabokoto Serakunda for Banjul abe musila ba kelente ya jamele fana yoke tour bari yala muneketa more population ka increase le advancement ka kele. So
that's why I said it started from physical planning. I think when they were cutting homes they were supposed to leave space for future developmental purpose. But at the end of the day it is what it is, something that all of us are facing, and I hope in the future because it has to be done now, because if not Gambia, the population is increasing. We have seen recently these people that are doing statistics. G-boss going around taking statistics. I'm sure the population has increased to extra numbers.
Gambia is now a dumping site of site for second-hand
material. Hey, Alhagi Bora, that one is becoming too much.
I'm coming for Motolu.
Not only Motolu, toys, furnitures. everything in Gambia, it's second hand. If you use this Tabokoto road,
More
this Westfield road,
second hand.
you use this Manjai road, you use this Kololi road, everywhere they are just selling second hand.
Gambia has now become a dumping site.
Senegal, you don't see these things there.
No, call for more malam, but there are a lot of things. It affects your country.
And the saddest part is the fact that they are second hand. They are waste products. They are still selling them cost very high.
Because you know why? It's because of lack of awareness and poverty. Poverty. The definition of poverty, Gambia nul malo. The natural poverty bijela, but Gambia is having more man-made poverty. Because nimbe mumineti na thinking na karanya, anin na miral nya, anin na jeri nya, anin na yurwa nya, anin na faham nya, wale lota.
Now let's enter inside the education system.
Thank you.
Since we talk about poor road network and rainy season, how it affects Gambia. I think coming over here, it all centers around our education system in the Gambia.
Thank you.
We have a lot of people who are not educated, number one. Number two, we have quantity of education, but not quality. His Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Adama Barrow, said every week he's constructing 10 classrooms. Is that not what he said? Yeah, with all those 10 classrooms every week, we are also seeing students are going to school but graduating with very poor grades. At the end of the day, street interview people that just graduate, they would ask you questions that you cannot even answer. So what were you doing in school? Or what are you doing? You know, why do we have a lot of schools yet the education system is not as it should be?
Thank you very much for fana be nyame mbani ama noise betalala. Yalo ngafo jane. Nko ko quantity but not quality.
Yes.
Ni ye literature ke or you do with it for me ko this ironical expression. Oh, I forgot this English. Ninatala. A government nako expensive but useless white elephant. Some of African development model. Yajale nunto jawara la time coming to Jamme is better. Jawara la time more than standard 4.
Yeah.
Otumo ibuka for primary school. Standard 1, standard 2, standard 3, standard 4, standard 5, standard 6. Dual than standard 4.
And during the Ajame, I think common entrance before
common entrance gradually ya bondi provinces like Carola.
Yes.
We can contribute to this.
Yes.
Because continuous promotion
yes.
Student will man worry koteke pour ka struggle or to compete.
Pass, yes.
E ka follow ko nga pass ma pass mbe promote la.
Yes.
Common entrance
and also all these private schools that you know they are
wala nambina mbatala na kuma ko tiba da fay sorry bala manyo. Gambia jam momondi MT lano soto doro moy school
nursery school
yetu babo mid Gambia doro e kay ko laptop school o lola yeta school o lo ya to la borala yakije nimbaba la fata ko memory of kanse ninna la fata memory of Fatumata o Jomfolo o memory of Salinin Salifata memorial Sali memorial fanta ni yajibe most of this nursery school ol mel yalon ko sainte fita gara sol le folota je mol fital baketa mol yeke nursery school ol problème ol le modi most of ñim cordal mi yalon ko bayele kakije restuline kakije ñoborin la kakije mol yeke yajale ko problem of our educational sector you cannot just rush to the central government.
Yes.
But all these nursery schools, these tertiary institutional private schools,
it starts from the foundation.
It's the Ministry of Education that is to lancing to people to operate their schools. Aboko health, nibe health lola jang. Nin GSM ol be Gamtel is their backbone. Ibela source ni la documentation ol me aboko do nibe radio yella jay be fonko la pura ka lancing ol dila. Education of both private schools and government schools are all monitored by this Ministry of Education. So say kaji beloko e ka lansinol di nyaadile e ka kaytol di mol la nyaadile pour ka schoolol yele because imanya na wulla dro yo schoolol yele imanya na wula dura hali ha dindile grade 9 ne fail mbatunte school e ka model jeje ka ko ne grade 9 fail dura school o so to Gambia jam malla fika tofo maybe could be personal or one but what mo grade 9 fail be kata wallet momo grade 9 fail so ning high school or mil fana grade 9 or mil be ka fail they are not helping us school or siata bar jumal man sakundala man proper measure e nyanta mafo e market bari la proper measure adasatale e la regulation or rules and regulation ol nying o e nyanta militala to regularize those irregularities affecting our nowadays educational system. I don't think there is a proper implementation for that. Wo fana mantar keka wa ken nabi nin campagne wo fana be kerim president be banko yaida. The farmers in the provinces now, Gambia every 5 kilometers, Bukabori man school soto. Nina tajibe grade 7 wotumo ne primary 1 to 5. Eka examole city yeta another village or another town school ke. Barsa they call it basic cycle. Where you do your primary school, don't be up to 12 EBJ. It's not helping. Sometimes found dolka shortage of teachers soto. Yama. Teacher min fa be dinil karandi kamfang. Wafama well equipped, among versatile, is not well knowledgeable. Yaje, wafana mu problem wafana intelligent. Nyumfana is contribute. Ndella farmers and our parents in the up country, even part of Combos. Nen campagne bekeri ko president na dindel batata tamola mako school oto. Dolba fala ko suñu xalé sonu na president ñu lay ñaanal nga sampagne school. Ite karamu min fa be Gambia kono was enough. Allah tiyo la tafala yo sang. Ay tafala yalla baluwo fali. Domoro datara bari sainto moli e fonyo ka karambundano ke. Ni dara bla dol fanto school dol fan jafan. Student ol fan li dun tafa ba ka han 20 si. Teacher sol fan la because sign teacher ya fan mo bebe bor kane ko ditije. E ko la jo mam bete a salary tije. E ko santo to e ka batal. Nyum fanan is another problem because ning one of the philosophers sita akonye ko do you know the definition of education? Nka hana akonye is a Latin, sorry. Akonye edu mean from light. Kato edu mean from edu. Akonye edu kato. Akonye sorry from light. Akonye ko edu mean from dark. Kato mean to the light. Education of definition of mode. You are taken from darkness to light. Akobar saim damolma education na meaning lo. Until we think education is all about pen and a paper. Benina taji bentala institution or be molde official kono. Ibe min famille sindije malo. They cannot articulate themselves. They cannot deliver. The job experience is not there.
Let me come
the technical know-how is not there.
Just this past Monday, I went to Banjo to get a birth certificate for my daughter. The ladies that were working there, Alhagi Bora, I think they need to retire. Because to even spell my child's name and her last name, it was a struggle. First of all, they kept us there waiting. There was no light. We sat there for almost an hour. There was no light. Imagine a whole institution. Do you know how many people go there to get birth certificates? There was no light. We had to sit for that long. When light came, the other lady was mobilizing Osusu money among themselves. And to spell my daughter's name was a very, very big challenge for her. So you see, these are one of the things why Gambia, Purmu develop, it's going to be a problem. When all these old ladies should retire, toxin kiri jikari,
old paitam.
Wa di yakal sen jikari, they will sit in public office. Understand nga? Occupying space, being a hamne, young people who are very smart could have take over, number one. And number two, like there was no even electricity. These are some of the challenges Gambia is facing, which is one of the reasons why to develop as a nation, the a problem. Because ñi nga hamne munatuñ bugu ñoo retire. Pour ñom ñu ngi tok fofu nonu that salary is helping them to earn a living.
Stealing.
Yeah, to earn a living. But are you delivering? You are not delivering. You're wasting people's time. Understand? Because the person has to call me and tell me, can you confirm whether the way I spell the baby's name is right? I had to confirm it, and it was not right, because at the end of the day, smoke demo to unconfirm, I will go with my baby's documentation for only me to be refer back there to go and adjust those mistakes. You
could even face back and forward.
Exactly, and they will waste my time.
Or back and
people
forward,
don't have time for that, Alhagi Bora. So I don't know who's responsible when it comes to hiring these people in public office, but something definitely needs to be done. Let them give the devil its due. Let them employ young people who are very vibrant, who have the technical know-how to deliver to people's expectation. But you cannot come and you cannot come and I don't even know what term I will use, Alhagi Bora. It's definitely sad for a country to see that we're experiencing these things.
Sorry for my language, but people. You cannot just come and pick a non-entity to deliver.
No, I don't want to use that word.
No, but it's not an insult. Let me just help you. It's not an insult.
Yeah.
Yeah? It's just like education, I don't know how to call it.
I don't want to use
it's just like
as well.
Education without experience, education without know-how, education without technical know-how is tantamount to non-entity.
Yes.
So non-entity is a big word, but it's not an insult.
Tantamount
to non-entity means equal to non-entity.
At the end of the day.
So that's the term I use.
At the end of I don't want to like use the word.
No, but education without know-how, without technical know-how, without any job experience, without any expertise.
I feel it's a public space.
Mean automatically that's tantamount to non-entity. Sorry, man.
Listen, I feel like they are going saying. I feel like number one, that place
is shaking in the grave.
Listen, that place, it's a public space. You are not even supposed to speak local language to people because you don't know who is coming to you. Not everybody that comes to you is speaking the same language you are speaking. Understand? You are expected to speak English in order to communicate with people because
that's the country official language.
Wow, they are foreigners. They are couples.
International
Understand?
Language.
The lady is a Gambian. The woman was a Gambian. The guy is a Nigerian. They came to require a birth certificate for their child. You are speaking Mandinka to them. I'm not against the language, understand? But you are occupying a public space. You are expected to speak English to everybody.
A custom officer, man malay wax lolu, mutiye man suma cousin with rider. When we were going to the border, but this was inside Gambia. Mutiye suma cousin bide. Suma cousin bi turambi musi ID card.
Munuko read.
Munako itotodu. ID card babuloko.
Koko munako check the ID card.
ID card ba kay no yalal mu bandiolti alkalfal to fenke Ibrahim alti atar to dolum.
I know he didn't know he cannot read.
No to munyeneta akayo ikole kele. Dol bi some of these officers cannot ikafo bandiolo munyenti.
Yeah, they will check your driver's license. They cannot even read. Listen,
there's one police muta nina question be moto kono wallahi. Amanke de dania for ko be question.
No, even me.
Police because nka bot of bot. No,
listen.
Because of
because everybody should know him. He's always at Serekunda Market. He was in Manjai and moved to Serekunda Market. Understand? I don't want to mention his name, but if I said Alhagi Bora, this police officer caught me on the road. Understand? He said I was on the phone. And I was not even on the phone. I held the phone, but it was connected to the Bluetooth in my car. So obviously, when I'm speaking, you will think I have my phone on, but I was not. Understand? So he asked me to park on the side of the road. He now said he's taking me to the police station, and that I have to write the reason why I was parked. Alhagi Bora, this guy would to use Arabic to spell my name and want to write the complaint in Arabic. I'm like, how am I supposed to know whether what you wrote is actually what happened? You know, you have to write English, you are writing Arabic. This Gambia is not Saudi Arabia or places where it's really sad.
Bansam police, moli kelete nyo fadi pelo lela. Otumo, sorry, police taka daraja. Pelo amolo fono angale kanto. Ako the other one, knock the other one pelo. A pelo savele, pelo. Kay pelo nkaya ko nyadi akwa pelo kay subhanallah manallah sanuku
astaghfirullah.
This was early 2000 the same police officer court keta bansang ye ninso le muta ninso bud ya biriya samba ya ninso la kola la height ala honyi magistrate or principal magistrate ya nyen ka to describe the color of the cow of the bull akay ko ninso nyen wotumo yo fan fale ya jele akay ko describe ala kola akay ko pink cow pink cow police ko pink cow court akaya la honna vulento anyanda akira aka is just like mbu billahi police ko magistrate ka ko kana ke ni soti jag wallahi mon ka jelele de fo ke ko no muta pink
no it's sad Alhagi Bora
if you want ni lafta karanal lo nega for police or statement or some police are
very
good.
smart, yes. Especially one police in Kotu police station. There is one particular police there. When first of all, his handwriting was very, very beautiful. Yeah, some police are very smart.
Some of the lawyers in this government, some of the lawyers in their own private chambers.
Yes.
Jawara la time they were one time a police officer.
Yes, definitely.
But some
police officers are very, very smart.
More than grade 9, yasamba police.
Yeah.
Education. And it's not only police, but there are good police that can articulate themselves, that can read, that can
write. Yeah.
Look at this police PRO.
Yes.
He has degree in English.
Man, no for what they mesa. Like once people graduate, people they need to make sure when it comes to teachers, police, understand people that are in the service, people that are working in the service, they have to make sure they come. Education level needs to be top notch. You have to graduate with flying colors before you are enrolled to these positions, Alhagi Bora, because next minute be
an experience for a job experience.
Yes, job experience needs to be there, and also the way you approach people. Then what are them on classes? Understand? Every time these people have to go on trainings on how to approach people. Yeah.
Jawara la time. Banko milialon ko ela civil service system o betata ela government policy betata programme Gambia and Botswana molki la molu nati janne pour kana official training ke how to run the errands of government. Jawara la time o janne be kala permanent secretary fandi jamabi je kake regional commissioner ning gofono le wala na bere 94 coup d'état kete betata EU tata UN ni Gambia la ranking jube nene BBC la moy international appointment comes to intellectuals. Gambia was third in ranking.
Imagine.
Karanal soto ta jande nunto karanal la karan barakata ila karan foruta karan mumansia high school wal fa wotumo fay mo kata for form 4 form 5 Crab Island ainata St Augustine wala ainata Armitage o yeta 6 form ke Gambia High.
Yes.
Wotumo karan be barakata ni mil pareta Gambia High direct for be college lo.
Yes.
Wotumo karan barakata utumo fon college o fon banu yundum le follow dol kam même fo jawar la wato non before brikam bon so niaji be bi munam problème oti ye fonyo ka molu tata la do ko la million ko they cannot deliver because he ka banko la future ko le tinya
na gis teachers asi primary school ya nga yoni xale bi ngene ko tajio nati ñi o nga la kal ko olof o nga la kal ko sosé o nga la kal ko benen language like xale bi dafa ñew pour
late in school
xale bi dafa ñew pour jang English not for you to speak the local language they teach he or she is speaking at home. Let's move to the leaving before because
in the later school in the later school na boy do bi jata jompita fensol teacher kay ñay back
imagine ñay back lol tamit
surwa ka wala fay ñay back wala delu funga jump back akay ñay back ay back la kije mfala ngoje
te fana ye mol ye
panketo ngatu babu ngat moje de student mu mew tubabo ya nyenin ka panketo la akay ko akaralom
borom pink
sorry tubabo ya nyenin ka akarala akay ko this is the baby of pancake anin tubabo be kino do makanka billahi graduate olom nyin anin tubabo be kino do makanka kano kandita mala ba fula nyaade
baby of what
ako baby of pancake
Allah akbar
anin tubabo be kino do makanka kano bije ako tuba is too kani mfala nyaay nje graduate
Alhagi Bora ya wuda mew
lizard akaba akotuba uli baso betambe kakai oh ndesa look at the baby of crocodile passing nkai mol bi ta fala daki bulo la ni mi akilo to teacher karabuto nkai be to bute la foi la fle fale bulo
Alhagi Bora tamit
Nka fa mo fama mbete abari bite to
Then mo wa baby brother.
No, different people. Akara tubabo kako, what is this?
Where did you meet all of them?
No, yalo, you come across instances and things, then you combine them. Childhood is different stage. Wallah I'm following ngoja. Akara bado makang. Ako tubabo kako, what is this? Akako the baby of pancake. Ha!
New bodo.
Wallahi, baso tambita akai de san. Akai look at tubab.
How old was the baby of pancake?
Malo akai ko look at. Akai baso betambila akai the baby of crocodile spas. Kano sita kinola ko tubabu tu kani.
And nyai back. E pinka.
Mbu.
Alhagi Bora, you can yo.
Gambia like English
No, it's true because this country, even me, some of the English I say.
Hey, look at this. Who asked you to fara here?
Yeah,
not to be
we heard that on social media.
On social media. Ni mente TikTok ni video take
we also
video
also here on the one.
No, Akai, who asked you to fara here?
We are on the one.
Gambia no him see ika moja akafa kyoe him.
Yes.
Akafa
kyoe she.
Akafa kyoe she akafa mutoi him. Hani intellectual la ke batandi. Him
akafa kyoe ha.
Ay, what on minjeta banna. On the 25 you call bele mo Gambia, on the 1 on the 25 nyolu. Ni hani Wayajale nim past 10 ni where ni fan Gambia in general akante bele soto.
Yeah, like the WHERE. That one and THERE.
Ni mole batandi de.
Yeah, definitely.
Gambia la educational system was big problem lor soto. Big problem.
Let's move to now the high cost of living. New close show be Alhagi Bora. Because high cost of living be more in this recent demonstration that happened. And, you know, it kind of sparked a lot of debate on social media. What is your take on this matter?
Yalo, what is my take on this matter? I will mbena religious leader solo Daniela. Ye milika diamo ke jamanto. Milika ta gamudulalto. Ye diamu milba mansa kunda do ko wala mil mansila alanya. Dol silata alanya la de bar mil mansila alanya. Ye sila alanya. Sali eta tarno la mansa kunda do ko la bi gambela domorobe koleari nyami. Ala sano la mo beke billion neati bar mo nyante hakilo tula banku din la hakko to anim fuwaro la hakko yamoy salita mimbe siri ka tax jole mol camera mim man korda so wol ka tax pay e labbi kata bir ko te kam matcho sang indirect tax ka bojele I fama e korda mi le wuruta ko ne aka tax min jo Allah hakko le bije hani ni meso ya tax la bondije ay la banko ka ko do min so duniya bulu nadi ta banko to ya le ta hakko le bo ko do ko Sénégal be wulo ko no musol be faroto mol be batare mol be sirin silolu ka musol be marso kono Gambia be kolyari itebe do kula mansa kunda moto dile utility card dile be tamale be stipend so be fam be sotla alena bilo dada alko alla retirement bilo naltel mantaro do kula alla pension mal wasa banko dawda la kas nyama social security wolum ni e fonyo do kula e kam bondi la salary to ye jo wala fo jande ala be kele nyami barite na budgeto da ya dada budgeto bi yalon ko fan is equivalent to be do ko fan le buka min soto e mantar do ko la maybe your 60s your 70s you are close to your grave ibe siring mo be hakko to ko ni la dimbal kano domo alkanyin kodol ni nyim budgetol mil be dada bi nawek felo courant buka soto modol bi je luwol buka tabiro ke kela domorol hafla pour économie dolla domorol katinya kaspa wala tarif tata seleta Paypol be likla sato kono nie pompo ele buka jio soto Gambia be mu bo holoti say mol falman privacy soto la
but every month you indi la bill
ñu indi la bill
en so jene kasha wa ñu gene
ntelani mansa kundani na dibitol ka moto mili borindi 1 million 3 million moto li takilina katarje ni la musuwa ni la spouse al dorna kataro moto people in your consequences ita kataje ka musu kono matar on a donkey card or a horse card danna futalo loptano ta na ding sifa mol be batari tele community kono schoolol bije man proper deck soto chokol man soto botol man soto ki karandir lan man soto kolyabe banko ka milliard telta yal tel ke semboto yo fisa mante ya dila you want to have better life during your service and life after your service momo yo domo wallahi talla ntama fo bar dino ta haramo yo le domo nin julolo mo ye ribale domo al mamol ye wuli ye diamu janni be diamu la ten tonyalo al be diamu la be ko milliard pamin ntama fo moy finti demonstration ok ma for moy finti protest. That's not my way. But they were granted with permit a peaceful demonstration okay ko nyimbilo manya na pasla. Sali yete jo salary la yete jo la incentives la ye benefit soto nga fan be dila wo konan ko le man na was it be pare a service le ye min deliver. Gambia bi nyil kanyum kodo min be party motol min bija ngajal ko motol dol bije ko they are more than $12,000 ibo motol bonde ntel man sula nyi moto da ko la bi Gambia government al nyim bil paso al sila ala nyal ye bilol tujal entel la balwol regulate loptanol man boror soto chokol man soto fem man soto faltel bu ke miraba xana di be min kala dinko kono wala be siale be min kala dunia luol wala kata badew leto inya bala ko molle ka fa obituary announcement ko le kake
ya pa cherna jen serna
e boy te kata mo kinal ka foko gentleman club you call this gentleman club amu walati government shouldn't be a gentleman club mol ba jela wonyale hana man ko but that's how people gonna see it is not right, it is undone ndaga fojana wolun kam fata nko mo sile la kaburo nya bi momo ndi be lola ha ni momo diam tambe kala tambe sayla teng isi mol ko nya ba ni lume ne fanam fate be lari lakira saya site manjala er site ibe munen no lela mayla kaburo kon ni mol diam tal ko mol kana diam kawandilal ya wuli ye diam dina nya ton ko pastol fadal bisopol almamol al diam ngalo nal be FGM al ni be nyola but this bill too ala condemn
of course
condemn this bill ni mo betia for what reason momi yalo ko ila pension you are kulo say mo bukasi ma ya bak 60 nimme mo fofel lata 60 ka mo harjele ba han prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam e kam am 60 bank ko for 60 something number for 60 lom e kam tam for 63 lom for 60 lom mo fem fel lato ka harjolo mo bar mole sila ala nya mole sila ala nya Gambia be hako kasi alkatu bilol pass la jang dibitol la nying jo speaker teni amam betea ala sila ala nya Gambia be kolearin domoro be kolearin kuranga buka soto alo ko do dundi nawe alo ko do dundi health alo ko do dundi karamuta alo ko do dundi incomplete and unfinished road ali yakije so Gambia la domoro bi kanyum banko la domoro regulate boy Bob Maliko who feels it knows it ntelebe kumbo kamba they are enjoying bande dente mammo kotelon nga ala la soto mammo soto nga ala la soto Gambia be ala la soto wallahi taala ning ayatar ko mole bilo pasa du wo bilo wokuta mole bilo pasa bilo wokuta du ala ya manya na bilo manya na kodo domal na taranso momo ya dom alkiyama alma yadi na mayam fema mbaba la kodo momo ya dom alkiyama alma yadi na ndingul bam fofeng nimmi ya note yam fa bar alay bora la kodo because mol man kende akonko be banko kanja dum bo folale nan man la fu ngo fo fanan albe min kelal soke.
Okay.
Well,
thank you very much, Alhagi Bora. The topic today was very interesting. We have highlighted so many points on some of the things, some of the difficulties we are facing in the Gambia. Thank you guys for watching. Till we come next week with another interesting topic. We say bye-bye.
Islamic microfinance is becoming an increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yona Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yona Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yona Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, takaful fund, management of zakat, management of awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yona Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yona Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151, or visit Yona head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote, or visit any Yona branch located countrywide near you.
Ya bari biwo ken kontan batale. Bari inatal pour kanna bullo ko jibe.
Ito kontaan tale makura bari ala ya lonte man kontaan de makura kana nyina ko teninte belbe tubabu du dula kili ngoto
Ko to nyalti kay.
ngokko di baka to ngokina jang pour yena dula dada ni tata na dula to makura ala ya long njuso malla ama hani futa dula to dula din anu birite loro commencé woni bitema ama hani me
No ama me to nyalom.
ke bara fonye mun muy la kulloti
Ndela kullu balu waldi.
baluo
Ha.
way fo baluo ko loro fanankel
Ikal loro fanankele.
ñin kunne soniyata ta www.baluwo.com anin baluwo isela bulloran jorangol be sang anila kudola asatare mambata jorangol membu ko sementol kenyo babarol nil peruol woni nga nyon jamal ta baluwo.com yin jorangol be sang ila dinkira bado adungite batala je anin baluwo ifangole marate la kudola.
Jamano Money Transfer Bureau de Change, your go-to option when it comes to money transfer. With Jamano, you can send money from anywhere in the world to your family and loved ones in the Gambia and be sure the funds will be delivered to them within the shortest time possible. For your convenience, funds sent through Jamano Money Transfer can be picked from all the banks and multiple other financial institutions, including Ajib Bank, Trust Bank, GT Bank, Mega Bank, Basic Bank, Reliance Financial Services, and Approved Services. Visit our head office at Bruceby opposite AfricMed next to Trust Bank Limited or email us at info@jamanomt.com. You can as well call us on 310-3050 or 310-3051 or yet still 733-0688. Our opening hours are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday to Saturday and 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday. Jamano Money Transfer, your most trusted money transfer service where customer satisfaction is paramount. When you think of a simple, fast, and reliable money transfer, think Jamano Money Transfer.
Planning to have an uninterrupted electricity and water supply from solar energy in the Gambia and beyond? Worry no more, because Solar Enterprise will provide you with the solutions at reasonable cost. We have experienced personnel who can install and advise you about your electricity and water supply with a warranty period. We have good quality solar products from North America and Europe. We provide services and sell products to individuals, organizations, institutions, private offices, communities, and government. These products are solar panels, batteries, charge controllers, inverters, water pump, water heaters, freezers, submersible pumps, and general solar accessories. Visit our stores at 48 Karaba Avenue and Bruceby Highway, or you can call us on 7657-479-980-8483, 340-9400, or 635-9906.